Onion juice for extreme hair growth. Stop hair loss. Hair loss is one of the most frustrating problems people deal with today. It doesn't just affect how you look. It affects confidence, self-esteem, and even the way you feel about your future. Some people spend thousands of dollars on treatments, prescriptions, or hair transplants, only to see little or no improvement. But what if I told you there's a natural, science-backed remedy sitting right in your kitchen that could help stop hair loss and even promote new growth? I'm talking about the juice of a simple onion. Now I know what you might be thinking. Onion juice? Really? Won't my head smell like a salad? That's a fair concern. But here's the truth. You'll be washing your hair twice after applying it, so the odor won't linger. More importantly, onion juice is one of the most powerful natural tools for regenerating hair. And when you understand the science behind it, you'll see why people all over the world are starting to use it. So what makes onions so special? First, they're packed with sulfur, which is one of the raw materials your body needs to build keratin, the main protein that makes up your hair. Keratin itself is sulfur-based, so if your body is short on this mineral, your hair can become weak, brittle, and more prone to falling out. But sulfur is just the beginning. Onions, especially red onions, are also rich in a compound called quercetin, which is a game changer for anyone struggling with hair loss. Quercetin is a plant flavonoid with some incredible benefits. It helps calm down autoimmune reactions that can trigger hair loss, like in the case of alopecia areata, where you suddenly lose hair in patches. It also boosts growth factors directly at the follicle level, helping the roots of your hair become more active and productive. And if that wasn't enough, quercetin has strong antimicrobial properties, protecting your scalp from fungus, yeast, mold, and dandruff, all of which can weaken the follicle environment. Let's talk about how to use it. Here's the basic recipe. Take 1 organic red onion. Red is best because it contains the highest amount of quercetin. Chop it into small pieces and blend it into a slurry. Strain the mixture through a cheesecloth to collect the juice. Before applying, wet your hair in the shower. Massage the onion juice directly into your scalp for about 2-3 minutes, making sure it reaches the roots. Dry off your body. Leave the juice on your scalp for 30 minutes to 1 hour, and cover your head with a shower cap if you'd like. Go back into the shower, rinse thoroughly, and shampoo twice to remove any leftover odor. Do this twice a week for at least 4 to 6 weeks, and most people begin to notice new hair growth around week 3 or 4. Now that's the basic version. But let's take this to the next level with 2 supercharged upgrades. Upgrade #1, add rosemary oil. This is as simple as mixing about 5 drops of rosemary essential oil into your onion juice before applying it. Why rosemary? A 2015 randomized trial compared rosemary oil to one of the leading prescription medications for alopecia. The results? Rosemary oil worked just as well, without the side effects. It increases circulation to the scalp, fights inflammation, and provides antioxidant protection. Combined with onion juice, you're creating a powerhouse for scalp health and follicle stimulation. Upgrade #2, ferment the onion juice. This one takes a little more time, but the payoff is huge. Here's how you do it. Chop 1 red onion, blend it, and strain out the juice into a mason jar. Add 1 cup, 8 ounces of filtered water, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and half a teaspoon of raw honey. Cover the jar with a cheesecloth or coffee filter and let it sit at room temperature for 72 hours. You'll start to see tiny bubbles on day 2. That's carbon dioxide from the natural fermentation process. So why ferment it? Fermentation enhances the quercetin and actually increases the nutritional profile of the juice. It also lowers the pH to around 5, which is perfect for scalp health because it mimics the natural acidity of healthy skin. Essentially, you're turning onion juice into a nutrient-dense, follicle-stimulating tonic. Now, let's back this up with some science. In a published study in the Journal of Dermatology, participants with patchy hair loss were divided into 2 groups. One group applied onion juice to their scalp, while the other group applied just water. After 6 weeks, the onion group had an incredible 86.9% rate of significant hair regrowth, compared to only 13% in the water group. That's not a subtle improvement, that's a dramatic difference. Animal studies confirm it too. When researchers isolated quercetin from onions and applied it to mice with hair loss, they saw complete regeneration of hair in all treated groups, while untreated groups had no regrowth at all. But before you run to the kitchen, let me give you a couple of extra tips. Hair health isn't just about what you put on your scalp. It's also about what goes into your body. Vitamin D plays a massive role in hair growth. Studies show that deficiencies in vitamin D are strongly linked to thinning hair and alopecia. That's why it's recommended to get plenty of sunlight or take between 10,000 to 20,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily, depending on your needs and your doctor's advice. And of course, nutrition matters. Your hair follicles need protein, healthy fats, zinc, iron, and B vitamins to thrive. No topical remedy can completely fix things if your body is starved of the raw materials it needs to grow strong, healthy hair. So here's the bottom line. Onion juice, especially when combined with rosemary oil or enhanced through fermentation, is one of the most powerful natural remedies we have for fighting hair loss. It's inexpensive, safe, and supported by real science. If you stay consistent, twice a week for at least 6 weeks, you could start seeing new growth, thicker strands, and a healthier scalp. And remember, this isn't about vanity. It's about restoring confidence, about feeling like yourself again when you look in the mirror. If you've tried expensive products that didn't deliver, this simple kitchen remedy might be the thing your scalp has been waiting for. The strength and thickness of your hair are influenced by more than just genetics. What many people don't realize is that hair follicles are incredibly responsive to the environment inside your body and the condition of your scalp. That's why combining onion juice with other natural remedies can create a powerful multi-angle approach to stopping hair loss. One of the best pairings with onion juice is castor oil. This thick oil has been used for centuries to help people grow fuller, stronger hair. What makes it so special is its high content of ricinoleic acid, a fatty acid that increases blood flow to the scalp and delivers nutrients directly to the follicles. When applied after onion juice, castor oil can lock in moisture and form a protective barrier that keeps the scalp hydrated. Dryness and inflammation are often overlooked causes of hair thinning, so by reducing both, castor oil sets the stage for steady regrowth. Another overlooked factor in hair growth is the microbiome of your scalp. Just like your gut, your skin has billions of microbes living on it, some helpful and some harmful. When bad microbes such as fungi or dandruff-causing yeasts overgrow, they damage the follicle environment. This is where onion juice's antimicrobial power really shines. But you can take things further by introducing natural probiotics like fermented rice water. Rich in amino acids, B vitamins, and antioxidants, fermented rice water feeds the good microbes while calming irritation. Using rice water on alternate days with onion juice creates a balanced scalp ecosystem where follicles can thrive. Then there's aloe vera gel, which is particularly useful if your scalp feels itchy, red, or flaky. Aloe contains enzymes that help break down excess sebum and dead skin, clearing blocked pores and allowing onion juice to penetrate more deeply. It's also loaded with polysaccharides that soothe inflammation. Imagine combining aloe vera with onion juice in a layered approach. First aloe to cleanse and calm, then onion juice to stimulate, followed by castor oil to seal everything in. Together, this trio addresses almost every root cause of hair loss: inflammation, poor circulation, microbial imbalance, and nutrient deficiency. Now let's zoom in on circulation. Hair follicles are like tiny factories that depend on a steady blood supply to bring oxygen and nutrients. If circulation is weak, those factories slow down or shut off completely. One natural way to enhance blood flow is by using peppermint essential oil. Studies show peppermint oil increases the thickness and number of hair follicles by stimulating the anagen phase, the active growth phase of hair. Just 2 drops diluted in a carrier oil, massaged into the scalp after onion juice, can dramatically boost results. Many people describe a cooling, tingling sensation that signals improved blood flow. But topical treatments alone aren't enough. Hair growth is also highly dependent on the nutrients you consume every single day. Without a solid foundation, even the best onion juice recipe will only take you so far. For example, biotin, also known as vitamin B7, is essential for keratin production. Deficiencies can lead to brittle hair or hair that simply won't grow past a certain length. Biotin is found in eggs, almonds, and salmon, but many people choose to add a daily supplement if their diet falls short. Another critical nutrient is iron, especially for women. Low iron levels reduce hemoglobin, the molecule that carries oxygen to hair follicles. Without oxygen, the follicles suffocate, and hair enters a shedding phase. If you're experiencing thinning hair along with fatigue or pale skin, it might be worth checking your iron levels with your doctor. Zinc is equally important. It helps repair damaged hair tissues and keeps oil glands around the follicles working properly. Oysters, pumpkin seeds, and beef are rich in zinc. And then there's omega-3 fatty acids, the healthy fats found in fish, walnuts, and flax seeds. Omega-3s reduce inflammation across the entire body, including the scalp, and create a glossy, nourished look to the strands themselves. One last piece of the puzzle is stress. Chronic stress releases cortisol, which directly disrupts the hair growth cycle. That's why people often notice sudden shedding after periods of emotional strain. Managing stress isn't just good for your mind, it's essential for your hair. Breathing exercises, meditation, yoga, and even simple daily walks can lower cortisol and create a more favorable hormonal environment for regrowth. So while onion juice provides the spark to wake up sleeping follicles, combining it with castor oil, aloe vera, peppermint, fermented rice water, and key nutrients like biotin and zinc gives you the fuel to keep those follicles thriving long-term. Think of onion juice as the ignition switch, and these other remedies as the gasoline that keeps the engine running strong. If you're serious about restoring your hair, approaching it from multiple angles will give you the best chance at lasting, visible results. Hair growth isn't just about getting hair back. It's about creating the healthiest possible environment for your scalp so that once hair starts growing, it stays strong and resistant to future thinning. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking they only need a quick fix. In reality, long-term success comes from combining short-term remedies like onion juice with lasting lifestyle changes that keep your hair resilient for years to come. Let's start with the role of hormones. Many men and women lose hair because of a hormone byproduct called DHT, or dihydrotestosterone. DHT is formed when testosterone converts with the help of an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase. Unfortunately, DHT binds to receptors in the scalp follicles, causing them to shrink and eventually close off. This process is the main culprit behind male and female pattern baldness. Now, while medications exist to block DHT, nature also provides safe, effective tools. Saw palmetto extract, for example, has been shown in studies to inhibit 5-alpha reductase, reducing DHT activity. Adding saw palmetto supplements alongside onion juice application can tackle hair loss from both outside and inside. Pumpkin seed oil is another natural DHT blocker with clinical evidence showing improved hair counts in men with androgenic alopecia. Beyond hormones, let's talk about circulation and oxygenation again. Remember, follicles are like mini organs that require a rich blood supply. One simple but overlooked habit is scalp massage. When you massage the scalp with firm circular motions, you're mechanically increasing blood flow and stimulating the cells in the dermal papilla, the very cells responsible for generating new hair shafts. Doing a 5-minute scalp massage each day, ideally while applying onion juice or oils, can compound the effects dramatically. Another fascinating practice is microneedling. This involves using a small roller with tiny needles that create micro-injuries in the scalp. It sounds intimidating, but these micro-injuries trigger your body's wound-healing response, which includes the release of growth factors that stimulate dormant follicles. Clinical trials have shown that combining microneedling with topical applications like onion juice or minoxidil leads to far greater regrowth than using either alone. Of course, this should be done carefully and with proper hygiene, but it's a powerful tool to consider. Let's not forget the role of sleep. Deep restorative sleep is when your body releases growth hormone and repairs tissues, including the hair follicles. Skimping on sleep disrupts this process. If you're aiming for thicker hair, make it a priority to get 7-9 hours of quality sleep each night. Blackout curtains, reducing screen time before bed, and consistent sleep schedules can make a massive difference, not only for your hair, but also for your overall energy and mood. Nutrition again plays a central role. We've already covered biotin, zinc, and iron, but two other nutrients deserve special mention: vitamin C and collagen. Vitamin C helps your body absorb iron more effectively and is a critical cofactor in collagen synthesis. Collagen, in turn, is one of the key structural proteins that give hair its strength and elasticity. Hydration is another overlooked factor. Dehydrated hair is brittle hair. Aim for at least half your body weight in ounces of water daily. Adding a pinch of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon can improve absorption and keep your electrolytes balanced. And finally, let's return to mindset.